Welcome back, everybody, to Package Rebellion, but it's still kind of the channel that has no name. I'm your host, Barry Lumbersquatch, and today is another video that we're not going to actually watch part of the Anthrax 40 documentary. We're going to touch on Anthrax a little bit because tomorrow, as I'm recording this, today is Thursday, July 15th. Tomorrow is their special 3-hour live stream event, and it starts, that would be Friday, July 16th. It starts, let me double check my times here. I like to be right. So, Friday, July 16th, it starts at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and midnight BST, which I believe is British summertime. If you can't watch it tomorrow, it's available until July 25th at midnight, which is super cool. So you have about, is that 9 days? 9 days? No. So what? July 25th, 11:59 p.m. Okay, so it goes up until 11:59 p.m. on July 25th. So that's like 9 days you can watch it. It is 3 hours. So, like, I know I can't watch the whole thing tomorrow night. So maybe I'll watch some, and I'll pick it up another day and another day, you know, but I will be able to get all 3 hours in, which is nice. It's going to be interesting to see, because I haven't seen any news, and you know, they have no spoilers out there. Oh, there is a there's like a pre-show. It's a behind the scenes, which starts at like 12 p.m. on the 16th. I want to say. So like 4 hours before the actual live stream event, the musical portion goes. Will there be other singers there? Will Neil Turbin make an appearance? Will Dan Spitz? Will John Bush? I don't think Dan Nelson was invited. So that'll be interesting. As we know in the past, when they've kind of done these things where they tried to have two singers or do a special tour, it never worked out. Then the band imploded. But I don't think that's going to be the case this time. So we're just going to have to wait and see. It could just be the 5 guys that are in the band now. But I had a feeling something else is going to happen. Probably appearances, maybe not musical appearances, but appearances by other band members, you know, congratulations, so on and so forth. In sticking with the anniversary theme, Metallica is also going to be celebrating their 40-year anniversary, as they technically formed in 1981, right? That's 40 years. So much math. They're holding 2 shows, and it's December, right? 2 shows in December. I want to say 17th and 19th. Yes, that's what my notes say. I always got to cheat and look at my notes. It's in San Francisco, and it's for fan club members only. So the general public cannot go and buy tickets to this, which is, I guess, pretty cool, but at the same time, you know, I don't know. Do you want the general public there? I understand that the fan club members are like, I guess you would consider them the diehards, but there's a lot of diehards that aren't fan club members. Because I don't know if the fan club membership, how much it costs. And I probably should have looked that up in doing some research, but I didn't. So that'll be interesting. I know for what, the 30th or 35th, they flew some members from the Old Bridge Metal Militia out from New Jersey to San Francisco for some shows they did. Excuse me. So it'll be interesting to see whether maybe they'll live stream that as well. Who knows? In other news, other anniversary news, I should say, I was going to hold off on recording this to see what these announcements were going to be, but Judas Priest is putting out an announcement about their 50th anniversary. You had to subscribe to the newsletter or something. And I'm not a subscriber, and I wasn't going to wait, you know, to figure out what it was or find out what it was, because it's really not that important to me. Same can be said for Iron Maiden. While not an anniversary announcement, they doing something with a Belshazzar's Feast. Whether it's a new song, a new album, nobody knows. But that announcement was going to be at 6 p.m. England time, BST, which would have been 1 p.m. my time. I wasn't going to wait around for that. So, I'm doing this earlier. I'm going to miss out. Again, not that big of a deal to me. But Belshazzar's Feast, if that's what I remember it being called. It doesn't sound like a song or an album. It almost sounds more like a festival for some reason to me. I think the majority of people are speculating it's going to be an album or a song. And it's going to be announced on YouTube at 1 Eastern Standard Time. So by the time you watch this, it's already been announced. So I missed out. But we'll find out together, I guess, later. Not that big of a deal. In other news, which is really super awesome, I don't know where to look because I got the camera here and I got my screen here and I got another screen here. I should have stuck to podcasting. I didn't have to look at shit. I looked at the screen, looked at my microphone, and that was it. One of my favorite bands of probably the last 5 years. The fan on my laptop is super distracting right now. I don't know why it decided to come on. Yeah, easily one of my favorite bands who put out one of my favorite albums of the last 5 years. Four Stroke Baron is going to be releasing their third studio record. First since 2018's it's Silver Screen. Why can't I remember this shit? This is why I need notes. This is what old age does to you. Planet Silver Screen. That came out 2018 on Prosthetic Records. So the new one is going to be called Classics. It's coming out in October on Prosthetic Records. And they just put out a new video and a new song. And it's fucking phenomenal. I'm looking it up here. The cover is also... just everything about this band. They're so hard to pigeonhole. And I love that about them. They're heavy. They're new wave. There's so many elements to this band. It's amazing. And they all mesh together so well. And their videos are always way out there as well. They were a 3-piece, but I noticed like in the video and the pictures, they're 2. So I don't know what's going on with that. Four Stroke Baron. The song is Friday Night. And you can only watch it via Revolver, which is awesome when you think about it. You know, Revolver's hosting their new video. We're going to listen to a few seconds of it. It's mixed and sound designed by Devin Townsend. Now, I obviously know what mix means, but sound design, I'm not quite sure what that incorporates. But the song is heavy and it's awesome. So, what do you say we just switch over here? Oh, my God. So this is some Four Stroke Baron. We're going to play this real quick. I'm going to fade in. I mean, video makes no sense. I don't know what the song's about, but everything about this is just really, I cannot wait for this album. So, apparently you can't change scenes in OBS when there's a YouTube video playing. I don't know these things. Nobody told me. Oh, but I did anyway. So, yeah, I mean, Friday Night by Four Stroke Baron, and it's Knight. That's super awesome. I should take this out now, because I can't hear shit. The fan is really annoying me. But that's how this super YouTuber life goes. I got a new light over here, and it's kind of blinding me. But what happens, I don't know if you notice it. So, like, I love dark mode on everything. Phone, computer. But not everything, not every website uses a dark mode. So if I go like this, you can see how it gets brighter when I go to one page to another. Back, up, what was that? Back, forth, back, forth. I could do that all day. So awesome. Would the fan shut up, please? I don't know how people get famous doing this shit. I really don't. Where was I? Oh! So the main reason why we're here, I wanted to do a review. Now I'm seeing things. So, your boys from Cognitive, okay? They just dropped a new album. Is it out now? Is it officially released? I don't think it's officially released yet. Now I gotta look at it. Blah, 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 blah. When does it drop? Is it out? Let's say you release date July 16th. So tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually the official release date. I got the album early. You know, they ship it out early. It's out on Unique Leader Records. I have one of their previous albums. This is why Barry needs to do work. Barry Lumber Squatch, that is me. I'm really fucking annoyed with that fan. No, it's not coming up. Of course it's not. Because I don't know how to spell. Either way. Cog, how do you spell negative? There it is. Oh my god, I cannot spell. Matricide, yes. Is that the glow in? No, that's not glow in the dark. That was a good album. That came out in 2018. Oh, time flies. So yeah, their new album comes out tomorrow. And it's a big old honking slab of death metal. Now, New Jersey, and if I didn't tell you this already, but Cognitive is from New Jersey. You know, when you think of New Jersey music, a lot of people tend to go to Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen, Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes. But we do have our fair share of metal, especially bands like, oh, I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Not really metal, but punk Misfits. And that guy Danzig. And then Doyle, obviously, all both from the same band. Overkill, Whiplash, things of that nature. But we have a really, I hate to use the word vibrant, because it makes it seem like it's so super colorful and happy, but a very healthy death metal scene, grindcore scene, that I really didn't even know that we had. You've got bands like End, you've got Replicant, you've got Waking the Cadaver, Hath. Give me one more. I can't think of another one off the top of my head. Oh, obviously Cognitive. Lorna Shore, I think, is from New Jersey, too. A lot of bands like I wouldn't expect to be from New Jersey are from New Jersey. And that's not a bad thing. It's really cool to see these bands from my home state, where I still reside. Born and bred here. Bred and born? What is it? I'm born and raised. How about that? I'm going on 48 years old. So, yeah, 48 years in the Garden State. I lived up north, now I'm down south. It's a lot nicer in South Jersey. So, let's get into the album. I'm going to throw a bit of it on while I unbox, well, not necessarily, unwrap the record, I guess is better. And if the fan doesn't shut off on my frickin' laptop, I'm going to do nothing because I don't want to break my laptop. All right, let's put these bad boys in and switch over. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's just me. This is ENIAC, which is like the first track off the album. And you're going to see the whole Unique Leader Records. Whoa, Unique Leader. Oh, why is it muted? Really cool video. I I've listened to the album 4 times now, straight. Very futuristic kind of futuristic. What's a desolate? Or I don't know. I'm bad with words. So yeah, it'd be nice if I knew how to do this shit. I set up hotkeys on my computer so that I could do this. Watch, ready? Boop, 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 boop. But I don't know how to do anything else. Yeah, so what the stream started yesterday. I listened to it because I want to listen to it for a review, and I'm not a wordsmith or anything, so I'm not going to do a lengthy review. But this shit is chonky. It's a great album from start to finish, and I think a lot of times with albums you'll see the weaker songs at the tail end of the album. And I don't think that's the case with this, at least in my opinion. It starts off super strong, and I think ends even stronger. And my 2 favorite songs on the album are The Maw, which is like the second track, and then Destitute, which is like the second to last track. Usually bands set it up so it's stronger. It start, and then it kind of, they don't want to admit that they put weaker songs at the end, but that's just what happens. You want your bangers to be right there out front. Oh, look at that. Yeah, track listing. So, that's your album cover. Malevolent Thoughts of a Hastened Extinction. Oh, wow, look at that. That's like a skull cloud. I fucking hate the fan on this goddamn thing. I don't know why it's doing this. It never does this. It doesn't do this shit. So you're inside your gatefold. You've got, lyrics. You've got your band members, liner notes, whatever you want to call it. Back track listing. I'm trying to get the glare away. Yeah, see, there it is. Destitute. I think that had some really cool harmonies in it. So I was looking forward to listening to that again. No download code. And I've been through this before with, if you remember, one with the cassettes, which was like 2 videos ago. I like the physical because it comes with a download. Unique Leader Records does not do that. And that sucks. So if you want the digital, you've got to buy the physical and then buy the digital. Unique Leader Records really needs to pick up their game. Am I missing something? Because I think they gave me the wrong color. No, wait. So this is supposed to be... This is not Blackburst. Canary Black? This is what I ordered, was Canary Black. Does that look like Canary Black? It's very shiny. Or was that Blackburst? Maybe I did order Blackburst. You know what? I did. I thought I got Canary Black. You know what's weird? Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do some investigating here. We're going to do some investigating. Because... Yeah. Oh, there's been a mix-up. I got to turn on the flashlight on my phone. Because when you get older... I noticed your eyesight really sucks. Yeah, see? 12-inch Canary Black. Can you see? Canary Black. Okay, so when I go to the site, Canary is yellow. Alright, that's weird. I mean, this is definitely I'm not complaining because the Black Burst is 200 worldwide and it still looks awesome. And again, it's more about the music than the actual physical media. But this is Black Burst. So I wonder if there was a mix-up somewhere in the packaging. I haven't seen anything yet because I don't know how many people have actually gotten the album. But that's okay. So the Canary Black that I obviously ordered was 300 worldwide, whereas the Black Burst is 200 worldwide. Maybe there was an email I missed, production, because production is fucked with the vinyl, and I know it's getting worse. So maybe that has something to do with it. Again, I'm not complaining at all. The only complaint I have is that Unique Leader doesn't include a digital download, which is fine. You do you. A Bandcamp code wouldn't hurt, Unique Leader. So, yeah, I mean, The Maw and Destitute, easily my two favorite tracks. It's just awesome from my perspective. Going back to my old hardcore days when we used to kind of go and hang out with the New Jersey hardcore bands and New York hardcore bands. I like to see the music that I enjoy listening to, a lot of it being created here in New Jersey. That's my thing. So I was thinking about, well, do I do a star rating? Do I give it a number system? But I decided I'm just going to do Chonky Cats. Because the internet loves cats. Number one, the internet was invented for cats. Number two, people like chonky cats. Now, if you don't know what chonky is like a heavy. So you have a chonky cat, it's a heavy cat. So if I was to give this a rating, which I don't like to give ratings to, but I'm going to start doing it because I need my own thing. I need my own identity, and I want to do chonky cats. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 Chonky Cats, and you'll see the rating down here because I'm going to Photoshop Chonky Cats and make them a rating because that's what I do. So 4 out of 5 Chonky Cats. You can't go wrong with this album, even if you get the wrong variant. Doesn't matter. It's still awesome. It's heavy, and it's a nice progression to see where they're going from where they've been, and even on the album, the song progressions, the way they differ. They're all the same, but there's different ones. Like I said, the Maw and Destitute stand out to me because they just have a little bit more to them than the other ones, which is awesome. So, good on Cognitive out of my home state in New Jersey for being out there and kicking ass. So, I'm going to call it a day because I'm really fed up with this fan, and I hope that when I go back and listen, the fan isn't picked up on my microphone. If it is, then do I do this over? No. I put it out there as shitty sounding as it is because I don't believe in editing. I've been Barry Lumbersquatch. This has been the show that one day will be eventually known as Package Rebellion. I'll put all the band links and info down below. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, hit the bell. When I think of Bell, I always think of Taco Bell, because I love Taco Bell. I haven't had that in a while. So I'm going to go get some. And until next time, who knows when it is, I'll be seeing you.